Other interesting cultural news, you have Dollar General trans incident going viral, as youth might say. Now, I don't think this will be so bombastic, I mean, as the GameStop incident where we had, was it a biological man who transitioned to a woman, and apparently the clerk at GameStop, they apparently they allegedly misgendered this person, and that's when the person, you could say they took some balls to do this. They or a lot of testosterone. They exploded yelling at this young guy who's just working in the counter at GameStop, and yelling, it's not sir, it's ma'am, which again did not make the cause look good and made the person look as irrational as an emotionally intellectual child. Now, this comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok. And Libs of TikTok says, quote, trans person harasses worker for misgendering. It's all a narcissistic power trip. Let's see here, expand that. And my only critique of this gentleman is that he is not suited up. If you're just tuning in, he looks like he's got a polo, he's got it buttoned up, but as we know, all men should always suit up. You just look better. Now, without further ado, his voice is infinitely better than mine, though I'm not sure about this person who's yelling at him. Let's see here. Come on now. The technology will work with me. It was working in the test run. Okay. What's going on here? I keep getting, let me know if you have a suggestion. I keep getting this error when I'm integrating this into the video. Usually it seems to work half the time. Let's see. Maybe you just have to minimize it, watch it on the regular scroll. Yeah, the media could not be played. Elon, you're killing me. Just gave you accolades in the earlier part of the show. And you need to buy more servers. I should cold call them. There we go. I'm just gonna get the volume. Come on now. Let's see here. What the heck? Well, this is killing me now. Well, I was gonna say, the cliche in IT is it's always to blame the network. Interestingly enough, I can tell you confidently that is not the bottleneck in this IT problem. Media could not be played. What the heck? Alright, try one more time. Well, apologies. It looks like we're just going to have audio for this. I was going to say, I'm paying for the fancy Twitter too. Alright, so we'll just play this attempt to play the visual really quick. Let's see here. Settings. Copy picture. Okay. Why is this not working? Alright, so I don't even know if it's really a value of slow motion this. The guy's basically saying, I don't know what you said, call me Quinn. This person starts to yell at him, saying he's transphobic because of misgendering. Now this guy gets an A+ for marketing in terms of, if you're in PR or your customer service, which I think everyone should be in customer service for a little part of their life, because you build a lot of character. And you learn a lot of things, everything from patience, basic business skills, but number one thing when it comes to PR and just relations in general, if you're customer facing, it's rough. It would be very difficult, but you're going to have to maintain your cool, as youth might say, when it comes to these challenging situations. And that's exactly what this gentleman did. And, brilliantly enough, take out your phone and record it. So you can share your side of the story. So they can't manipulate the film. Well, I guess these days it's not real film, it's all digital. But nevertheless, you understand what I'm saying. That way, you can actually show your part of the story. And he's staying calm and cool and collective, simply saying, this is the information we had. It said your card was declined, you have insufficient funds. And this poor gal's just trying to work her job, saying she doesn't want to get into it, just working the cash register. And the person, the trans activist, they're saying, it didn't say that. So perhaps that was a point. Well, I mean, it's always embarrassing when your card gets declined or when your utilities get shut off, and perhaps that's what sparked the initial aggressive behavior. Now this person is, accusing this gentleman of being transphobic, saying he's evil, saying F you, and then they finally leave. But yet, again, when you're coming across these challenging situations, and granted, it's not just for these types of situations where it's a trans activist. It's just anything customer service. You always just want to maintain your cool, take out your phone, and it's a true test of character. It's rough. I've been there, and you have to say, appreciate it. Hope have a great day. And because again, if you do anything aggressive, you use anything bombastic language. More often, even if you respond with equal aggression as a person, you have to be the bigger person. Thankfully, this gentleman was moderately tended. He's a little bit of a larger gentleman, but he was able to maintain composure, record the incident so he has his side of the story. And I mean, if anything, I think Dollar General might give him a raise because, again, that's not easy. You're working in your job. You have to deal with your regular responsibilities. Then you have all these other variables that are tossed onto it. Now, this was first reported thanks to Clown World. And again, I apologize. I'm not sure. Let me know. Have you seen this on your end in terms of anecdotal evidence with X Twitter having some issues? It's been the past couple of weeks. I don't think it's coincidence. I'm also getting dozens of followers on X Twitter for the Topping Show, and they're all beautiful women. I know the cards I was dealt in life. They're not real. They're not following. They're not real people. I did check out their profiles. They're all profiles that have been created within the past 2 to 3 days. So I can't help but think there's just a huge influx of bots. Is it working now?
Oh, this is Quentin at the Dollar General in Pflugerville. What did you say, Quentin? You called me a she/her?
I don't know what.
And you said to get the fuck out because your system's...
I don't know what you said, man. Go on somewhere.
Oh, no, what'd you call me? Please, Quentin. Please feel free to tell me what you called me.
We can play this game all day.
Oh, what game? Where you're being transphobic and offensive because your system's not working, and I asked if we could use another register, and you said, get the fuck out of here?
This fellow here is giving me a hard time here at the Dollar General.
All right,
doesn't want to leave because their card is declined because
my card did not decline. It did not say insufficient funds. What did it say, ma'am? Did my card say insufficient funds, or did it say that your system's not working? No, I'm serious, because this isn't cool.
Is it okay if I check out?
Anyway, it did not say insufficient funds, sir. What did it fucking say? It said no checking account. What does that mean? It did not say insufficient funds. We're going back to your transphobia. What did you say to me, sir? You given me a hard time here before at this place. What did you say to me? Keep filming.
Stay calm.
Here. You cussed at me. You said, fuck you. You're going to lose your job, sir. Have a good one. I guarantee that.
Well, at least it looks like it worked at the end, so we did get to actually see and hear it. Although, truth be told, I don't know why now it looks like I'm a little bit blurry. So need the camera... Oh, did I fix it? Alright. Hilarious enough, I actually never get too upset when there's issues with IT. Truth be told, that's about half my job for my tech company. So, interesting enough, again, guy maintained his composure, stayed calm. Shoot, if I was a Dollar General manager, give him a raise. Or a bonus, just for principle. Just saying, appreciate you maintaining your composure. You did the right thing, didn't escalate the situation. At the end of the day, everyone was safe. Now, they got 5.8 million views in the first 48 hours, which is quite a few. Now, it also got 39,000 likes, although maybe 40? No, okay, so I wasn't the extra like needed to get over that hump to the 40,000. Well,
at the Dollar General.
Again, another funny joke in IT. Some people say it's a bug, some people say it's a feature. I'm not sure why it automatically replays sometimes. Does it do it to you? Now, some of the top comments comes from Paul Zupa saying, quote, I love how the real woman behind the cash register had absolutely no interest in even considering with this man pretending to be a woman. And yeah, the trans person is just another narcissist causing trouble to feed their ego. Such wasted energy, unquote, getting 596 likes. Let's see here. Common Sense Prevails says, quote, I'd play her this song next time. It's 37 seconds. What is it? Oh, so not volume. Volume's not working. Got 2.8 thousand likes for that. Miss Bigglesworth memes, A+ marketing. They responded in meme form. Sometimes they don't. They say this is so fun to do. It says how to calm a trans woman, and someone's saying you need to calm down, sir. You got 4.5 thousand likes. Sandy says, quote, it's not phobia, and it's hard to swallow pills. It says refusing to indulge another person's psychosis. Oh, that's what it is. Again, if you click the subscribe button, it may assist with my speaking ineptitudes. Believe it or not, when I had no subscribers, I stumbled over my words even more, and I spoke even faster, believe it or not. So, this is a modicum of improvement thanks to, I think, the increase in subscribers, and I think that they're able to pan out. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. And it's just opposed the image saying refusing to indulge another person's, saying it's not phobia, getting 8.9 thousand likes, which, again, I think as an individual, maybe they just freaked out, and as youth might say, grandpa might say, they went off the rails, because it is a such stressful situation when you don't have funds in your account. I mean, one of the top 15, top 20, like, dark times of my life is when I actually was working my first job out of college, and, I had an instance where I went to pay for groceries, and the card got declined. And I mean, nowadays I track all my expenses to the penny, and I had an Excel sheet tracking my expenses back then, but I just didn't have the money in my account, and I had to return some of the items, so I could afford to get some groceries. And now, granted, I'm not a very bombastic person in terms of I don't get too upset, and like retail workers or anything like that. So I didn't freak out in that case, but it was a very stressful moment, and it was, really, it didn't feel great. Maybe this person I'm guessing maybe that's what triggered the situation. Now, Brano says, quote, they aren't fooling anyone. It says LGBTQ plus victims, showing the world who is oppressing them. It's a picture of a kid with a shoe on their face. And then when they zoom out, the kid is actually using his own hand and pushing the boot on his own face. They got 3.3 thousand likes. And, I mean, as a society and culturally speaking in the United States, pretty much every major business accepts most ideologies, especially when it comes to the LGBTQ. It's one of the, or Q plus. It's one of those things where most businesses, I always tell people when it comes to hiring practices, when you're trying to expand a company, you want to get the best talent. That means you want the largest sample size of prospective new hires. So I mean, those best companies are going to take those resumes. And most of these companies actually have specific programs to assist people with those types of beliefs, those types of lifestyles. So again, I know there's a couple of people who are discriminating. You're never going to get rid of discrimination completely. You can make it more and more socially unpalatable, as I think it has in large part in the United States. But yeah, they do have a lot more support than they advertise. They got 3.3 thousand likes. Let's see here. National Review, it's an ad. Hey, it's the GameStop thing I was referencing. And it's Mark saying, quote, let's see who was recording. And it's a GameStop trans woman. Again, this is all new to me. I need to use Urban Dictionary more to understand which one is which. But it says, it is ma'am, and that scared, those GameStop employees look scared crapless. I mean, this is a big, Google will censor this video. We'll get like 2 views maybe in part because of my statement here. But that's a big guy dressed as a woman or believes he's a woman. And those games, I mean, the frame, those shoulders those are some shoulders. Masculine shoulders. And those GameStop employees look terrified that they're going to have to just be assaulted. I got 2.3 thousand likes. Yeah, Pismo saying, quote, imagine your card getting declined at the dollar store. Which, that got 5.2 thousand likes, which, and that is a little depressing. Now that I think about it too. Like, now granted, it's not, I think it's $1.25 nowadays because of the inflation caused by our government, in most part. The dollar stores, both the Dollar General and the main competitor being Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, that entity is now one. Most of their items are now $1.25. And I got 5.2 thousand likes. MMA Chick says, quote, attention trans people, we are not afraid of you. Stop saying transphobia. Thank you. Getting 1.1 thousand like. And yeah, for the most part, I don't know anyone who's actually afraid of anyone. Well, for the most part. Let's see. Adam Amnut Selm says, make the Civil War easy. And there's a picture of a toad drinking, is it Elon Musk? Or some angry looking face. Is that coffee? It says, when your enemies are cutting their own dicks off. I got 1,000 likes. Scrolling down more and more, you have Red Wave Pressing, quote, trans people always make everything about themselves. What a disgusting individual. Follow if you agree, getting 628 likes. Trump.ai says, quote, trans people are the worst, getting 1,000 likes. Memes and libs, they responded in text form, not a meme form, but nevertheless, memes and libs says, quote, LOL, maybe he could focus more on a job instead of which gender he is, since his credit card is being declined at Dollar General. Laughy emoji, laughy emoji. They got 448 likes. Let's see here. Prophecy 13 says, quote, the amount of pain that's caused by the embarrassment of your card getting declined at the dollar store is far worse than your gender confusion. Got 974 likes. So it looks like overwhelming positive response for the Dollar General employee. Let's see here. Let's see, is there any good memes left? A couple more advertisements, which I guess I don't have. Jake says, is the airplane girl says, this man is not real, and it says it's man. I got 61 likes. Let's see here. The purple hair meme, or blue hair. Well, Seinfeld memes are always pretty good. So it's a guy sitting naked on the subway. It was a Seinfeld episode where the guy was a nudist, I think, is proud of it. He's morbidly obese as well. And they put the picture of the, almost like the crayon drawing quality picture of the, I think he's a man with blue and purple hair and a pink t-shirt collar. And says, I'm not ashamed of myself. And Jerry goes, well, it might be embarrassingly bad, but I will attempt a Jerry Seinfeld type of voice. We'll see. Exactly. That's the problem. You should be. Exactly. That's the problem. You should be. It's not too bad. It's not my worst. Is it worse than my Trump impression? That's the real question. Let me know in the comments. That did get 138 likes, which, yeah, I think more and more you're kind of seeing the cultural pendulum kind of swing back. I mean, no one is. I don't think a lot of people are scared of these types of people. And I think a lot of people are just starting to feel bad for retail folks. Because, again, it's not an easy job. And you're having people come up and just verbally assault you. I mean, no matter what, just like the people who are protesting by sitting in the middle of the street, you're not helping your cause, whatever your cause may be. It's not helping promulgate your ideals. I mean, traditionally, the best way to win over hearts and minds is, stay calm, talk to folks, build common ground, and just kind of tell them, well, here's, reasons A, B, and C, or 1, 2, 3, of why I believe my prescription to fix a problem is more effective. Listen, and you very well may have more in common than not. When it comes to these topics, I'm not sure how much common ground there is. Depends. I mean, the big controversy is forcing people to use pronouns and forcing people having compelled speech, which in some countries is a law. You actually go to jail if you don't do it. Now, thank God in the United States you have things like the Bill of Rights, which unfortunately few of your Americans know about, but you do have freedom of speech. Now, with the current Supreme Court, I don't think it will ever have compelled speech. That being said, you can still lose your job if you don't properly, in their mind, properly use their pronouns. We've seen this with Planet Fitness, where people are getting fired, and you actually have customers getting kicked out because of it. So let me know, do you think this year will we see a cultural pendulum swing back, where the pronouns become less popular? Now, anecdotally, kind of looking at social media and business landscape, a lot of it almost seems like there's an increase. LinkedIn has their own special section where you can add your pronouns. It's very common on businesses to have their signature with their pronouns included. So anecdotally, when I look around, I see it's about the same or even a little more popular than it was in the past 12, 24, 36 months. But let me know, as always. It'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. This is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.